All right, here we are, week 48 of the official Rhythm and Soul Festival Cruise countdown for 2027. We're going to talk to, I want to talk to the first-time cruisers. I want to talk to people who are, this is their first time dealing with Rhythm and Soul Festival Cruise, first time dealing with Thumbprint. We want to talk to you guys this episode. We're going to get you comfortable, get you knowing what the next steps are. Because one, you've already registered, you've already put your deposit down for your cabin. What do you do next? What's the next steps? I want to make sure that you know everything that you need to know leading up to 21 days prior to the cruise. That's what we're going to talk about right now. That's what episode 5 is all about. This is Deck Talk and Beyond. Welcome to episode 5. I want to thank you guys for joining. My name is Michael Harrington from Thumbprint Experience, and we are going to get right into it. So, again, everybody here that's first timers, first cruise, first Rhythm and Soul, first time dealing with Thumbprint, want to let you know how things are going to roll. So, you already put your deposit down, you received your email, you received your welcome email, you received the email to the introduction to the travel Greek organizations. So the first thing you want to do is fill out the questionnaire / quiz to find out where you belong, which travel Greek organization you belong to. Is it Kappa Wave Phi? Is it Omega Deck Nu? These are going to be the organizations, again, that are going to align you with the people who rock like you, who eat like you, who stay up all night like you, who dance like you, all of that. They're going to be for the Thumbprint Travel Olympics, all of that stuff. So you want to make sure you do that first. Lock in where you are so that at least now you have your org. You get to meet the people that are in your org through the Facebook group, and then we can move on. Now that you've done that, you locked it in, how do the payments work? So again, this is not your typical cruise where you put down your deposit and then you just have to pay it off by the final payment date. For this particular one, there are going to be deadlines that you have to meet. This is a contract cruise where we have contracted with Norwegian Corporate. So your first deadline, you have to make April 1st. For some of you who are just getting in, I know that's a short time, but you want to make sure you stay on your payment deadlines, because if you don't stay on your payment deadlines, you can lose your cabin to someone on the wait list or to someone that's wanting to get into a suite or so on. We have to make sure that you are making your payment deadlines. There are going to be 4 payment deadlines that you have to make. April 1st, June 15th, August 15th, and October 15th. So those are the 4, and it's increments of 25%. So 25% of your balance has to be paid by April 1st. 25% of your 50% of your balance has to be paid by June 15th. 75% of your balance has to be paid by August 15th, and then your final payment is going to be due October the 15th. Very important that you stay within the payment guidelines. That way you don't lose your cabin, you don't fall behind where you have to make a lump sum. So you want to make sure you stay within those payment deadlines so that you do not lose your spot on Rhythm and Soul Festival Cruise. All right, so as we are going down the timeline, we are making our payments on time. We are getting things together. You want to start preparing for what you are going to bring. Not telling you got to start packing at 7 months out or 8 months out, 5 months out, but you want to have an idea of what to pack, what to bring. So we're going to start first, clothes. All right, again, this is going to be the Mexican Riviera. It's going to be warm during the daytime. It is going to be a little chillier during the night. Now, granted, once it hits about 6-7 o'clock, you probably won't be outside unless you want to be at the pool deck. or you want to, just be outside walking the deck at night. You want to see, the stars or something like that, or you're watching a movie late night on the pool deck. Most of the activity after 6 o'clock is going to be indoors. Restaurants, though, can be a little chilly. The events that you go to, the comedy shows, the theaters, they can turn the AC on. It might be a little chilly. So I do recommend bring a light jacket. You don't need to be, having the sweaters and full-length coats and all that. Bring a light jacket, maybe a hoodie or something that you can wear if something is a little chilly on the inside. You want to make sure you have clothes for the daytime, where your walk around clothes, because we do have 3C days. So I'm talking flip-flops, shorts, sundresses, t-shirts, sweats, things that you're comfortable in, but you don't want to be walking around in your pajamas. You don't want to be walking around in your night attire, but just comfortable clothes that you can just walk around. Because during the day on the ship, you're going to be doing a lot of stuff. You're going to be drinking, you're going to be eating, you're going to be doing the summer travel Olympics, you're going to be going to parties, you're going to be watching, movies, you're going to be dancing, so you want to be comfortable. So make sure you have comfortable shoes. Yeah, you might want to bring your heels for the evening attire. You want to bring your heels for the Harlem Nights. You want to have your heels for if you want to, dress up and, get fancy multiple nights. But you don't need heels for the daytime. You don't need heels for when you go out and get off the ship. So pack accordingly with your shoes, because shoes take up a lot of space in suitcases. And speaking of space, you have limited space of what you can store in your cabin. So there's going to be storage underneath your bed. There's going to be storage in your closets. You're going to have storage in the drawers or whatnot, but you don't want to have 2, 3, 4, 5 suitcases in your stateroom, because again, you still want to be able to move around. So pack accordingly as far as your shoes. You want to have evening outfits. You want to have, nice pair of jeans, casual pants or whatnot, because you can't wear swim attire, tank tops and basketball jerseys and shorts when you go out to dinner. You might be able to do it at the buffet or in the main dining room, but if you're going to the specialty dining, you're not going to want to dress like that in the specialty dining. All right, so when you're packing, again, pack for 2 types of days. You're packing for the daytime, where you're going to be off the ship, or maybe you're doing excursions, you're doing swimwear, all that. You're packing for daytime on the ship, where you're going to need comfortable clothes, comfortable shoes. You're packing for nighttime on the ship, where you're going to need more casual, more jeans, more maybe some button downs, things of that nature. So those is what you want to look for as far as your clothes when you are packing. Now, when it comes to packing for the themed events, start early. Start your process early. Not saying that you have to buy everything early, but start thinking, what do I want to wear for the Harlem Nights? Watch the movie again. See what looks good, because I guarantee you, whatever you wanted to wear in April will probably change by the time you get to October, and it might change again by the time we get to January. But you want to start planning an idea. Do you want to have a hat with a suit? Do you want to have a cane? Do you want to have a tuxedo? Are you wearing a tiara with your gown? Are you wearing pearls with your gown? Are you gonna have a flare out dress? All that. Just think of what you want your costume to look like, and start doing the research early. Don't wait till last minute, because once you wait till last minute, you start doing what everybody's going to do. Go to Amazon. What can I find on Amazon? Don't do that. Get out into the stores, do some online research, whatnot, but get creative. So again, you got the Harlem Nights. Then you have the Stomp the Yard. We are going to provide you with your first t-shirt of your org, so you can represent your org. However, there will be opportunities throughout the year to get tank tops, to get hats, to get shorts, to get bathing suits, to get flip-flops that you can purchase. And again, these orgs aren't going away. So don't think that you're purchasing for a one-time cruise. Every cruise that Rhythm and Soul does going forward, these orgs will be a part of the cruise. We'll just do different things within the orgs, and the orgs are going to grow as people new people come into the cruise, so your org is going to get bigger. You know, it gets to the point where you might add another org or something. So again, make sure you take advantage of not only the t-shirt that we're going to give you, but again, get a mug, a visor, a hat, some flip-flops, a pair of shorts, just to represent your org. So every rhythm and soul that you go on going forward, you have something with your org. For the welcome back to the motherland, get creative with this. This is a costume party where we're going to be giving out, you know, awards for the best dress. Don't just grab a dashiki, or don't just grab, you know, something that you've seen on Wakanda Forever or whatnot. Get creative. Look at what the locals wear in Africa. Look at what the new modern African stuff is. Look at some designers who are designing new clothes. Get creative. Again, we don't want to see a bunch of Amazon stuff, but you know, use your better judgment for the costume. It is a costume party. Think Coming to America. Think Wakanda. Think all those movies that you've seen that were based in African royalty and things of that nature. Again, do your research. We want everybody to participate in these themes. So you got, again, Stomp the Yard is going to be your org. You'll get one shirt. Welcome back to the motherland. Then the Harlem Nights. The other theme that we're going to have is a Rep Your City DJ battle. So when I say rep your city, it could be anything from your city. It could be your sports team. It could be your high school. It could be your neighborhood. It could be something that you put together, but represent where you're from. It could be something from your state. It could be anything that represents where you're from. But we want people to represent their city. So when we show up to this party, they be like, oh, this is a group. We're from here. We got people from here. We got people from there. We want to see all the representation of where everybody's coming from around the country. So make sure you are represented with that theme party. Now, aside from the clothes you want to pack, there are essentials that you want to pack also. Again, such medicines, you know, if you don't know if you are prone to seasickness, you want to have some Dramazine, you want to bring some Tylenol, you want to bring, you know, your lotions, and they're going to have, you know, shower gels and stuff like that, but you might want to bring your own shower gels, you know, things of that. Things that you want that personally for you. You know, like I said, my wife, she brings her own washcloths, she brings her own, you know, toiletry kits and things of that aspect. But you want to make sure you have all the allergy medicines, you know, like I said, Tylenol, anything, you know, Clorox wipes, sanitizer, all of those things that you travel with or don't think that you're going to need. Make sure you have that. I'm not telling you to bring the whole medicine cabinet, but there are some essential travel things that you need. Portable fans, you know, don't bring one that you got to plug in, but one that's battery operated. Also, you know, things to store your toiletries in your bathroom. Maybe it's a little like dish or something, or a little cup here, or something that you can hang from the door. Those are going to help. Magnets help a lot when you are putting stuff up. What a lot of people don't know is the walls and the doors in the rooms, they're magnetic, so you can put magnetic hooks up to hang up your robe, to hang up things to store your shoes in, to give you extra storage space. There are some good people on social media who all they do is talk about things that you might need for a cruise as far as toiletries and things. I urge you to do the research. Just Google it, they'll pop up. These people, again, they have whole channels of just what to bring, and some of them have really good information. So remember your toiletries, don't overpack. I stress, do not overpack. First thing people always do is they bring 5 outfits for one day, 6 nighttime. Like, don't overpack, don't overthink it. You know, just lay everything out, be reasonable. Even if you have to talk to some of the cruisers in the Facebook group, people who have been on cruises, people who are avid cruisers, people who have been on Rhythm and Soul, ask questions. We are going to give a lot of information over the next 48 weeks with things that we're going to be doing, things that you need. So we'll give you a lot of information, but it doesn't hurt to ask questions in the Facebook group. It doesn't hurt to shoot an email out to myself, to Marcellus, to John, to Derek, or any of the Thumbprint travel agents. We all have a plethora of information about cruising, as well as cruising with rhythm and soul. So remember, you're going to get information through the podcast. You're going to get information through the Facebook group, but still do your research. Do your research on the restaurants on the ship. Do your research on the venues on the ship, the type of food, so you have a good understanding of what's going to happen when you're on the ship, and you're not surprised by anything, or you're not blindsided like, oh, I didn't know this restaurant was there. Oh, I didn't know they were serving this. Oh, I didn't know they weren't going to have this. So I urge you to do your research when it comes to those type of items. So I want to get into the differences between booking an individual cruise versus booking a contract cruise. With the individual cruise, once you book, you'll get your booking number, you'll have access to your account, you'll be able to go in and book excursions, look at everything, look at all the restaurants, look at all the massages, the spas, and things that you want to add to your cruise to personalize it. When you book a contract cruise, you will not get your actual booking number until it is activated when we send in the final guest list. Now, we don't send in the final guest list until after final payment date, and we know exactly who's going. Then you will receive an email of what your booking number is, what your cabin number is, what deck you're going to be on, all of that. And then you'll be able to go into your account. You'll be able to go in and book excursions. Now, if you've already been on a Norwegian cruise, but this is your first time with Rhythm and Soul, first time with Thumbprint, you still will be using the same latitude number for Norwegian. So you don't have to go and get a new one. You won't get a new one. Your latitude number will follow you. If you have never sailed with Norwegian, please do not create an account with Norwegian prior to getting your booking number. What it does is you're going to create an account, and then when we activate your booking, it's going to create another account. And then you're going to go into your account, you're going to say, hey, I don't see my cruise. And that's because your cruise is going to be linked to the latitude number that is linked to the cruise booking that was activated when we activated the guest list. So please, if you have never sailed with Norwegian, do not create an account right now. All right? Or to go a step further, if you absolutely have to create an account, or you want to create an account, when you create that account, you need to notify us of what the latitude number is so we can attach that latitude number to your cruise when we activate the booking numbers. Now, when it comes to the invoices, you will get monthly reminders. You will get notifications of when payments are coming due. You will get reminders of when things have to be paid or when new deadlines come up, as well as the reminders to your email. You're going to get reminders with this podcast. You're going to get, so I urge you to guys subscribe to the podcast, get the notifications. Again, this is going to happen every Thursday, but it's going to be something different every Thursday. So we're not going to be talking about the same stuff. But within those Thursday podcasts, there's going to be information and reminders of things that you guys need to do at certain times. Example, last week's podcast was a reminder that the first payment deadline is coming up April 1st. I do not want anybody that has just put their deposit down or made payments to lose their spot because you didn't make your first payment that was supposed to happen on April 1st. And also remember, suites are sold out. Balconies are still available. I do not have very many solo interiors or solo balconies. I might have like 2 or 3 solo interiors left, 2 or 3 solo balconies. So if you are thinking about traveling by yourself, please get in now, register, get your deposit in. Also, just another announcement that I have to make. Deposits are going to increase after April the 1st. It will no longer be $100 per person deposit, and the reason being, after April 1st, we only have 3 payments left. So your window is closing as far as how many payments you can make to be secure. And I don't want nobody to get behind or have to make have larger payments based on when you actually get in with your deposit. So the increase in the deposit is going to help you stay on track with a smaller bi-monthly payment, or so that you don't feel like you have to do lump sums. All right, that's going to complete episode 5, and I want to thank you guys for joining us here on the official Rhythm and Soul 2027 Festival Cruise Countdown. This has been Deck Talk and Beyond. We will see you guys again on Thursday next week, 8 o'clock, same time. Peace.